Okay, I think we did it. I think we did it, everybody. I think we did it, everybody. Broadcast started. Okay. I think it might be working, everyone. Don't panic, but I think it might be working. Right. Good, 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 good. Okay. Right, welcome everyone. Thank you for sticking with us. We seem to be live now on YouTube and on Twitch. So, thank you. And after much calamity, we're well on the way now. So there we go. Let's see if I can get this all working. Catherine's had the opportunity to be first again.
Pink Car 55EA just redeemed.
Pink Car 55IE.
How does it feel to be king for the
Just
day?
trying to get the game launching here. Any problems, let me know. But we're just trying to launch the server. And then we'll be straight in. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me, Daisy? Hope everyone's doing all right. Yeah, it says that we're live. So, what a day to be alive, eh? Q. No, the game's just crashed, basically. It was a queue, but then the game crashed. So I don't know. We'll see. It's you know, when it rains it pours, and it's sort of one thing after another. But I'm just restarting, and then we'll get on. We're trying to go on this like basically vanilla server. It's literally called basically vanilla. Because it is basically vanilla. And I'm trying to avoid a queue, really. It's a server that's not full, and so the idea is that we can try and get onto it with that, but we'll see. Yes, so. Press to play. Already joining a server. Why does it think I'm already joining a server? Ah! No. I mean, I think we're going to go from being on basically vanilla to literally going on vanilla in a moment, because it's messing around. It's going to give us an ad break. Looks alright. I took him out. He's asleep down here. He seems to be doing okay. Come on, basically vanilla. Are you going to work for me? Hey, we're in. Right. I was hand-bugged before, though. Right, we seem to be working. So if I go on to game screen with camera, I was basically trying to move to the scope because I've then got some bullets for the scope, which is very exciting. I mean, one bullet, but you know, you get the point. So we can take those. We're okay from a sweater point of view. So yes, we've now got a scorpion, which has got bullets in it. We've got a shotgun that's got slugs in it. We've got all sorts going on. So let me know, Catherine, if everything looks okay, sounds okay. As I say, I think we're now online in as many places as we can be. It is a previous life, yeah. This was because I came on to do a test yesterday. I basically started, and it looks as though I've got loads of stuff, but it's basically because I just found loads of stuff right from the start. So I was sort of wanting to start a new life, but to be honest, there's that many things gone wrong at this stage that I thought, let's just get in. Because not only is the timing changed, but anyone who then had a notification saying I was online, and then wasn't online. So it's all gone a bit mad. I don't know. Did the Twitch stream go off, or did it just manage to stay on? Certainly YouTube is working, though, so that is good. Also TikTok. But that was a sort of secondary consideration in lots of ways. So, what the hell's been going on in here? Fat? Yeah, we don't like that. We do not like that. I'm not hand-bugged again, am I? No. This is a rubber slug in here, so it's not hugely helpful, but I suppose if I'm going to get shot at, I can always retaliate. Police pants, we've got some medium installation ones. 1 versus 1. Set offline, but chat's still showing from earlier. Okay. That's alright then. I'm a bit disconcerted by all this fat everywhere. The fact that there's not, like, more bones and stuff suggests to me that people maybe haven't been cut up, but I'm not too sure. I think turn game sound up just a little bit. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think on other games I've maybe sort of turned it down a bit, so that would explain that. Let me just pull that over there, and yeah, let me know. Let me know how it is. So we're at the PD. There's canteens galore. They do seem very generous with stuff on this server, and they also spawn you in with a canteen as well, so it feels like there's quite a lot. So, I mean, when they say basically vanilla, it's not basically vanilla. Basically vanilla if they gave you a load of stuff. Pliers. Police jacket. The life that I was on the server I was on the other day seems to have completely disappeared. Like, I went back in the server again, and it seemed to be a fresh spawn, so I don't know what happened there. Not too sure. So, let's see. So yes, my main problem has been not really knowing where I am. I do have a little bit of food, so we can have that. I think there are a healthy number of players on this server. Maybe wives. That's a good point. I didn't consider that. Funny little helmet here. Enduro helmet. I mean, it's better than no helmet. Might as well take the steak knife as well. I've got a combat knife. So yeah, we're pretty set up. Look at this. More food. This is def better than Courier High Bar. It's... I mean, if Courier was just watching people try to use a computer for 10 minutes. Basically what this started off as. But we'll see what excitement we get into. We finally managed to get here. I'll probably say this a few times if and when other people join in. But I was at the point where I was about to click live and I got a phone call, and I was basically called off to go and run a Lent course because the person running it wasn't very well, and I didn't realise that, and so it was my fault. But I quickly ran. I went from being about to stream to run off and go and run a course. And so we ran off and we did the course, and then we've managed to get back, and here we are. So, and then we were trying to sort YouTube out, but all seems to be working now, and I now just need to contend with not knowing where I am. But once we're not dying of hunger and thirst, which is good. But yes, not entirely sure where I am, to be honest. I'm gonna go up here. And we're going to try and find some more stuff. If I get in here a sec, guns everywhere. It's absolutely crazy. There are guns everywhere. If I crouch down a sec, that's a stove over there. So, we don't have a magazine, but we've got guns of various types. I've also got some cat food, so if push really comes to shove, we can have some cat food. We've got bandages and things. A leather sewing kit. Got another... Pajka? I don't know how you say that. We're going to have that. So yes, trying something a little bit new today in terms of the server. We are on Chernarus. As I say, we have managed now to get everything working, so that is good. And we're just going to see if we can bump into anyone. People seem to be speaking in English in the game chat, which suggests that they probably do speak English. With my keen deductive reasoning, I can tell you that. There's a car radiator. I don't think is much use to us, given that we haven't got a car. But you never know. Box nails, so if we wanted to build a base, would be absolutely set, but unfortunately we don't want to build a base. And so it's absolutely no good whatsoever. Welcome if you're just joining us, by the way. Do say hello. We got there in the end. Nice to be with you. And if anyone has any idea where I am... I sort of wondered about Electro to begin with, but it's not, because there were some docks, there's big sort of city skyline places. there was a PD, and now we're sort of on the outskirts of this town. So I want to figure out where to go next. It's where there's some like football pitches and things. AWOL's here. Hello, hello. We've had a bit of a hard time getting set up today, AWOL, but we're here. It's nice to see you. How's your stream? Hope you're doing well. We're excited to be back with DayZ. Excited that I managed to get on after having had to start late. So that's good. And I'm just re-familiarizing myself because I am not very good at the map in this game. Looks almost drivable. I've not seen that car before that I'm aware of. The zombie up there. Remember zombies? We've got to remember that there are zombies in this game. And players as well. And I've got some slugs. Right, so another box of LR rounds. So we've got 357. We've got ACP. So we've basically got all the bullets we could ever want. And just no mag. Oh, there's even a suppressor for the Scorpion. What does this need? 9x19. Okay. So we can shoot somebody really hard once. We can really take them out just one time. But if we miss, then we're in trouble. I think, to be honest with you, I probably just need to pick a direction and either find the coast or find something else. I don't really want to be trying to contend with getting the map up as well as getting everything else up. We end up with too many screens and all sorts of stuff going on. We're just going to take it as it comes. So I'm going to go up this road. We're going to keep an eye out for anything of interest. And we're going to see how we get on. Let's hop in here. Oh, that was zombie. Sounds stupid, but I forget about the zombies. Hello? Right. Come on. Come at me, bro. Tell you what, it's also not basically vanilla because they've given us a compass at the top. I've only just noticed that. Probably being covered up by my chat a little bit, but I just didn't realize I got a compass. That's hugely helpful. And there's a... Oh my goodness, there's a map. What on earth? I didn't realize there was a map. Oh, what a server. This is great. I don't mind having a map at all. Okay. So... Delta Live is lurking. Thank you very much. I mean, did you hear that sound just now? Cherno, Novo... Can I... Yes, I can put markers and everything. Oh, guys, this is what I need in my life. This is what I need in my life. Because this just makes life a little bit easier for a little noob such as myself. I don't know what that noise was. Sounded like someone banging into a fence. I'm assuming that's not a good thing. Looks like to me like you're in Scunthorpe. I mean, pretty much. Thank you everyone for being with us. Problem is, being 9 o'clock, it's possible that your Andrews and people like that, some of our regulars, depending on how the day's going, he might be getting ready for bed or not around. Because we're a bit late today. But we did it. At least it's not Newcastle. No, it'd be much nicer looking if it was Newcastle, of course. Pipe wrench. Oh, I'm so glad I've got the compass and the direction as well. I'm just going up here because... The problem is, because I've not usually got the map, I don't usually know what places look like. I usually just go based on landmarks. Oh, brilliant. Squats. Hey, Flash, how's it going? So, if you're on TikTok, you won't be able to see this, but I'm now doing squats because on Twitch we've been asked to do them. 2, 3, 4, and I am doing them properly. I'm just not taking my headphones off. 5. We haven't had squats for ages. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. How's it going, Flash? Thanks, AWOL. How is it going? Hope you're alright. I'm into hydrate fun now. Well, I don't know if I've got hydrate on. Oh, look, there is a well here. I knew it. Told you I recognize landmarks more than anything else. Right, no, we should fill this up rather than drink it with our hands. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've got the hydrate one on. I did see that on Sibby he was just getting killed by drowning. Is it always sunset or does it vary? It does vary. There's a day and night cycle. But I think the night is like 4 times faster in this, which is good, because otherwise, when it's dark, it's very, very dark. And so I think it lasts 20 minutes in this, but it usually lasts, I suppose that suggests it usually lasts an hour. or, you know, a while. Right, drink from this. We take bets on how long it takes Sibby to go to the loo. Oh, man. Yeah, these things can be abused. But it's good to see you, Flash. I was just apologising and saying, as I sat down to stream earlier, I had to go and run a course at church because someone was unwell. I answered my phone, fortunately, and someone was trying to get a hold of me. And so I had to then rush off all of a sudden. And so I was a little bit late. By a little bit, I mean 2 hours. But we're here. We are here. And we're on somewhere that has got a map, that has got a compass. This is the ideal for me. All okay though. Yeah. It wasn't that someone was taken ill at the church. It was that the person who was going to be doing the course wasn't very well. And they'd sent me a message which I hadn't seen. So my fault entirely. So I went and covered, which was fine, and then came back. So yes. What you been up to today? What you playing? What you working on? Hope you're all right. So yes, it's the CZ75 mag. We don't have one of those, but it doesn't hurt. Playing COD Zombies at the minute. Nice. We've got everything but the stuff that we want. Gonna check the supermarket over here. So yes, basically, we've managed to get on YouTube and on Twitch and on TikTok in the end. So wherever you're watching us from, hello. It's nice to see you. I was going to say, it's the first occasion, really, that sort of something at church has disrupted the plan. It's not bad going, to be fair, because obviously that comes first in that sense. So, we are currently heading towards Nadazino. And then like Vishnoi and Starry, and just that sort of way. I think it does tell us that there are 83 people on the server at the moment. And so we could come across some people. They seem to be speaking either English or German. So we may come across somebody who we know. Not that we know. Who we can speak to. What am I saying? And yeah, welcome to everyone who is joining us, whether on YouTube, TikTok, or Twitch. I will do my best to keep on top of the chat. I'm gonna get wet now, which is frustrating. And I'm just glad that I found a server that has got people on it, that doesn't have a queue, that is Chernarus, and seems to be really, you know, reasonably generous with what they're giving us. I probably should have filled up my water a little bit more at the well, but oh well. I miss this game. Play it whenever, man. What is this? I haven't played as much of it as I might have liked to. I miss it. It feels like coming home, even though I haven't played that. I've played more of Deadside than I've played of this. But I've watched a lot more of this over the years. More recently in like the last year, but like DayZ for me, I never really played, but it sort of popped up on my YouTube for years and years. And ooh. And you know, I think before it was even a standalone, I remember watching videos of sort of modded armor Daisy, but just never played it until before Christmas. But yeah, I mean, if anyone wants to play, you'd be very welcome to join at any point. Trying to get Cubson to play, but I think he's on dead side today. Good old meat tenderizer. And as I say, the nice thing is, being a sort of modded server, slightly modded, but it means that we've got the map, we've got the compass, they're a bit more generous with loot, and we don't have a 45-minute long night. So, all things which are going to be helpful to me, I think. I would just like a mag, or a gun that I've got, or a gun that I've got a mag for. If that makes sense. Quilted jacket. And I think, as much as it gets very tense in PvP situations, I do like the pace of Daisy, because it means I can sort of chat a little bit more. We swap to that. I do have a battery somewhere. There we go. So if it does get dark, which it will, because that's how the sun works, it means that we'll be able to look around. Now, I know what you guys might be thinking. I am wearing my Newcastle top. I'm not late because Newcastle are playing at the moment. I wasn't just watching the football. But good to see Newcastle doing well. Teddy bear. But yes, we're going to be heading further inland. What is this, buddy? Well, listen out for chickens. See if we can hear any chickens anywhere, because it would be nice to get something to eat. Do I have anything to eat currently? My inventory is a bit of a mess, to be honest with you. I've got boxed ammo everywhere. I've got matches. If we needed to make a fire, it wouldn't take us long whatsoever, but at the minute, I'm just taking it as it comes. I always do feel as though I'm cheating a little bit with Daisy when I've got a map, but it helps so much. Especially when I've been playing less hardcore games in that sense. What is this? Remote detonator. Remote detonator. I don't love that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to touch that. It feels... Oh, this one's base. Somebody's base, look. They've got a flag. It's a server that's got bases, which is cool. Maybe someone was trying to raid them. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so we were going along the road, but we're now just going to go over this way. And see how we're doing. Let me know how your days have been going, guys. What you've been up to, what you've been playing. Hope you're doing alright. And the sort of question of the day, if it were, that I was thinking of, as it were, I should say, is if you could have any job, what job would you want to have? That is my question for you today. Let us know in the comments. In the comments and in the chat. And AWOL and others, if you check on Twitch, go on the channel points, there is now a daily check-in feature. So do check in, let us know that you're here. And it'll tell you how many cans of Diet Pepsi you've collected. Which is 1 per check-in. So do have a look at that. I could get used to this server. Any other server that I've played that has had these features has been really busy all the time. So this is exciting. There's another PD and everything. Police department. Sickle. Flash with the 3 cans of Diet Pepsi. Well done. I know you, although you did cheat and get 2 in 1 stream, but we'll let you off. 2 in 1 stream, 1 today. That does add up to 3. To be fair, I can't criticize you there. So I've got a face covering. I've got a hand covering. I've got, what's this? Eye insulation. That's pristine though. So maybe we put the hiking jacket on. And then just don't do my classic trick of forgetting everything. I was going to say, it looked like it had more space, but it's just better organized. Let's have a look. At some point we're going to come across some people. I can feel it. I mean, I know that's just inevitable, but I don't know. It sort of feels like the further in we get, the more likely it is. Which again is I don't even think that's a prediction. That's just a fact. But oh well. Okay. The question is always, do you want to have your gun out, and then if someone sees you with your gun out, they really will shoot you? Or do you want to have your gun away, and then when they shoot you, you'll not be able to defend yourself? Oh. You know what I mean? Someone's going to get rubber slugged so bad. I mean, it looks like there's absolutely nothing here, to be fair. Well, I mean, there's a shovel and a baseball bat, and you know what I mean. Scope of a mag! Scope of a mag! Guys, I keep mine out and shoot first, questions after. Fair enough. Right, so this is very good news because it means that... Remember how I've got... Right. We've got this, and we've got the suppressor for it. So, if I take this one that I've got... Is there a way to unchamber a weapon? How do I unchamber a weapon? Is that a thing? Let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to put more bullets in here. Well, this uses ACP, and we have got ACP somewhere, so we can load magazine. Oh, we're gonna have up to 20. This is great. This is great. So that one was worn. This one was pristine. We do want to keep this one. Swap. Fine. I reckon until we get a pistol that we've got ammo for, I think the thing to do is to put the suppressor on this, and then, as you say, we can shoot people. Remember, no mic, no life. Oh yes, oh yes. Right, so we've got we're doing pretty good here. Doing pretty good. Let's have a spot of water. I say the priority has been making sure that we got the Twitch and the YouTube on. So do say hello, particularly if you're on YouTube. TikTok is purely at the moment just vertical screen with no flourishes. So we're just sort of testing the feasibility of that, really. Look at this. I need to remember the buttons. I need to remember what the buttons are. I understand in principle how to shoot a gun, but sorry, I just wanted to check my mic was working as well. I very rarely actually manage to kill someone on DayZ. But we'll see. I don't really want to check up here too much, because it's unlikely to be much, and I'm poking my head out a bit more than I'd like to be. So far so good. Got our bandages, we got a bit of water. Where are we? So we're in Nadazino. Is there a well here? What level of detail will it give us? Oh, there is a well here. Okay. This feels like cheating, man. It feels like cheating. We get rid of this one. Cancel. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're ending up with too many markers. There's too many markers. Oh, no. Delete. 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 The well is over there. That's good. And then after we've been there, where do we want to go? We want to be going to... ooh, there's a little teeny castle over there. So well, and then teeny tiny castle. That's the plan. We got our scope, so nobody's messing with us. Unless they want to, of course. And... yeah, not a bad start. Sorry, my own footsteps freaked me out there. which is never a good sign, is it? Well, it's nice to see everyone today, and I'm glad that you could get in Flash. We may have missed Andrew based on the timing, but we'll see. I'm sure he'll pop in if and when he can. What is that? E-coat. Wait, that's going to be best insulation, isn't it? 1 gives us 30. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. We can look pretty suave as well. Pretty suave. Basically t-shirt. Okay. I don't think I want to go into too much detail in terms of looting. Especially because we know that there's some water up here. If we can get some water, check the buildings on the way. Obviously food is going to be the sort of next big thing. Campfire tripod. Not bad. And there is the possibility, so if anyone else wanted to play this server, there is the possibility of base building as well, which I've never done on DayZ. So I am feeling very happy about this. Literally sat on the edge of my seat. But we moved the camera over to the other side, so hopefully that is all working okay. And I hope that you're enjoying your COD Zombies flash. Have you got any plans over the bank holidays coming up? Easter and all that jazz. You said your kids are in their 20s, didn't you? So you don't have to be worrying about schools and stuff. Just taking a coffee break. Nice. Well-deserved break. Glow stick. So, as always, my priority is really, you know, to try and make friends. It'd be lovely to make a friend. If we have to make an enemy, oh, we'll do it. But friends would be ideal, really. Hiking boots. What have we got on at the minute? Worn, and those are worn. Okay. There is a kitchen timer. I managed to talk the better half into going to London to the Elgato store and then to look at some Secret Lab stuff. Nice. Didn't know there's an Elgato store. That's cool. So is that something that you're going to do? That I was asking about half term. Only one in the UK. Yeah. You guys don't know Elgato are the people who do the sort of stream decks and stuff. We are doing. Nice. Are you hoping that you're going to make some purchases? Surely you've got stuff. Wait, did I go straight past the well? I mean, I probably okay. Yeah, here it is. Right, so let's fill this up, and we're just gonna. What's the wrong button? We're just gonna take some time getting our water up. It's pretty high already, to be fair. Already got my eye on some stuff. Nice. The furthest I've sort of gone into having a stream deck is I've got the app on my phone, but I haven't really used it that much, to be fair. But obviously they do all sorts of stuff, don't they? I mean, what you want to do is you want to get a sponsorship deal. And then you can get all sorts of stuff. I want a Facecam Pro and maybe my second Stream Deck. I mean, Stream Decks are so versatile with the different things you can do on your computer, aren't they? So, it's cool. Use it for my art packages. Ah. Well, I was having a look. It's my, I know it's going to be an ad here. It was my, it's my birthday on Sunday. And I'm not desperate to spend money. But I was trying to think, like, what would I like to do? And, you know, I don't need to spend money. If and when I did want to in the future, probably lighting is something which I can look at to get a bit of a brighter light at the side. And there are some sort of Logitech ones and things like that. So I think if I was going to get anything, probably some lighting would be what I'd go for. But don't want Catherine to worry because I'm not saying that I'm going to. That's just where we'd probably go next, I think. Not really got any games on the horizon with the different ones that I'm enjoying. Right. We are full. So, did I go in there? Yes, I went in there. Right, it was a bit daft making the colours the same, making the markers the same. Oh wait, yeah. So this one we want to get rid of. What you want to do in DayZ is just make sure that you just stand in the middle of the open field and play with your markers. And that's bound to go completely well 100% of the time. Tested out Neighbours Suburban Warfare. Yeah, I need to look at that. You mentioned that. I mean, at Christmas I got Cyberpunk, and I've not really played that too much, so I'm good at getting games and then not playing them. So I'm not going to get any more games. quite a few on the on the go. I mean, these days I'm mostly playing games when I'm streaming. So wait, going into similar looking buildings and finding similar looking stuff. Let's see. Sledgehammer. It was cool yesterday. I was like, I mean, I haven't done a very good job, but if I had my camera on, you'd be able to see behind me that I've got a list of all our subscribers. And it's nice to be able to say thank you to everybody and to sort of work on a bit of a list. So thank you to all of you. If anyone is watching who hasn't followed the channel, please do feel free. It all helps. As we... It is a bit buggy going in and out of the map. As we make our way over to this castle over here now. Feels good to be back on DayZ. And, you know, I'm very open to backseat driving on this. Any sort of comments you've got, any sort of advice that you'd like to give as we go through is very much appreciated and encouraged. As I say, I'm pretty sure that we're working on YouTube. I do just want to double check that the chat isn't, you know, that the chat is all connected properly. So let me just pull that up here. And because I don't want to be missing things in there, so we're okay at the moment. Leave that. And TikTok is a world of its own. So I've put no effort into that. I've literally just pressed go. So we'll see. Actually made Sibitox a TikTok page today. It's a bit of a funny one. Now this is my game, lol. How's it going, boys? Hi, Mist. How's it going? Yeah, a lot of people who like Deadside are DayZ fans. It's yeah, feels good being on DayZ. How are you doing? I haven't been playing so much Deadside recently. Just I like the pace of DayZ, so we're enjoying this at the moment. But as you can see, we are on a server that's got a compass and a map and all those good things. So yeah, it's going pretty good. How are you? Took me a bit longer to get on the stream today, but we're enjoying it. Hoping for some action of some description today as we head over to this castle. What is that up there? People have got bases on this. Not being able to jump into any of your streams last few days, Flash. Not Flash. That although that is true. Missed, so I apologise for that, but I hope you're doing well. Oh, we do have infinite stamina. I didn't realise that. I mean, I should have done, given that I'm infinitely running. So yeah, we are still in the category this of being lightly modded, but there's lots of things that make it a little bit easier, which suits a beginner like me. Let's put it that way. Oh wow, so yeah, someone has literally locked this whole thing down as a base. Never done base building on DayZ. Right, well, we're not going to mess with this, because I don't want to get my head chopped off. What was that noise? Was that me stumbling down the rocks? Was it my stomach rumbling? Some combination of the two? Let's see. So, I'm going to delete this one. Go up to Vishnoi. Maybe I should just try it. No, I was going to say, maybe I should just try and just go north, but it's always a bad idea. I can't do that. We're going to go over to Vishnoi and then over to Rogovo, and then we'll be next to various other places. You can see. Yes. We'll continue going up. If we can get to Starry, I mean, Northwest Airfield feels like a bad idea, but see how we get on. See how we get on. Going right. Where am I? Yes, 2 blues. There's one close. There's one far away. Right. Gonna need some food with all this running about. We're gonna need some food. Have you still been playing a lot of Dead Sides, I missed? Have a look. Flash is always lurking in the background somewhere. Maybe he speaks, maybe he doesn't, but you can rest assured that he's around. So yeah, as I say, we are getting ready for Easter here. Are all schools off now? It confuses me, man. There's school holidays. Is this when spring break happens in America? Let me know. Basically, all the kids are going to be off for Easter, but some of them have already been off, and then they're back, and then they're off for sort of Good Friday and stuff. Others are have just gone off, and they're going to be off for 2 weeks. It all gets a little bit confusing. Spring break is over here. Okay. I don't understand times, places, anything really. Fair enough, though. Have you seen the price of Easter eggs? No, I haven't. It's like, I feel like it's one of those things where it's, if someone was like, you know, when they try to, like, trick politicians and they're like, oh, well, how much is a loaf of bread? If someone said to me, like, how much is an Easter egg? I've got no idea how much an Easter egg is. And that's not because I'm sort of in my ivory tower. It's just because I don't buy loads of Easter eggs. You know what I mean? So no, how much... I'm not going to try and guess. How much is an Easter egg at the moment, Flash? Thing is, Mist, so is spring break anything to do with the timing of Easter? Or is it just... like, how's it worked out? Ooh, lockpick. Because, as I say, I mean, school holidays and things are confusing enough here for me to try and then keep track of places elsewhere. Not any food anywhere, are we? A couple of years ago, $1.99. Almost all of them now £5. Yeah. Oh. There be some shots. Nice slugs. Maybe. Smaller than they once were. Yeah. It do be like that. Right, so we got rubber slugs, but then I've also just picked up some rifled slugs. Let's put that instead, because we want to be able to actually shoot someone if we're shooting someone, you know. Obviously, we'll use the scorpion first of all, but good to be prepared. Okay, there was definitely shots in the direction that we're going in. Might have been a while away, but shots there were. Wrench. Okay, let's... I keep pressing to drink rather than to fill up my thing first. Another base here. This is the problem with the servers that have got bases, is that I'll be trying to, like, hide next to a building. And it'll be someone's house, you know? Right. Servers restarting in 15 minutes. That is worth knowing. As if it'll be 10 o'clock in 15 minutes, man. You'll have to keep me updated on the football, Catherine. Newcastle United playing at the moment. Okay, it might finish by now, I don't know. We'll still manage to get a sort of decently lengthed, maybe sort of 3 hours stream today. Probably more reasonable than 5 or whatever. We're not I-missed over here with the stamina to go for 18 hours or... Can't be doing that. Good news is, after a slow start, technology-wise, everything seems to be working. Question is, though, for you guys who do multi-streaming, I don't know if any of you do, what do you use? Because every time I launch OBS, Stream Elements seems to crash. Oops, I'm full. I'm full. So if anybody in the chat streams to Twitch and YouTube... Well, yeah, I use OBS, but I've got the OBS plugin that is Stream Elements, the SE Live one, and it seems to break. So what, do you use a different plugin? I do have some sort of multi-stream plugin. But when it works, the Stream Element ones works really well. It just doesn't work about 50% of the time. Oh yeah, there's the Adrium thing. Okay. Makarov IJ70. That uses ACP, we've got. This uses 9x19, which we don't have. Do we have ACP? What we did. LR. 357. Oh, I don't know. We've got so many goods. Never crashed once. Well, thank you. I'll check that out, because it's just annoying when you spend ages testing things and setting up the stream and all that sort of stuff, and then it just crashes, and it feels like you can't do anything about it, you know? Streamlabs plugin. I'll do some research. We'll see what we can come up with. I sort of want to make a I sort of want to make a fire just because it's nice and cozy and relaxed, but I've got no food, so I can't make a fire. Right, where are we? Where are we? Right, is that like a camp? We've got a way to go now. So we're going over to Rogovo. So I think let's just keep moving. We're alright at the moment, food and drink-wise. What I'm not always good at on DayZ is remembering not to just run out in the middle of the open and, like, stay to the trees and that. I'm glad my face is covering the game chat because they seem to be having debates about Germany versus England non-stop in there. And, like, language, which language is better, which country is better. It's all a bit weird. So we are sort of slowly heading towards the airfield. I think that's probably where the where all the fighting is coming from. I don't really want to be at the airfield. I mean, if we could get a bit closer and make some friends or shoot somebody or just anything, that would be good. But I'd like to find like a blaze or something ideally. You're walking in the woods. It's late at night and your phone is dead. Out of the corner of your eye you see him. Shia LaBeouf. Oh, it's raining now as well. Of course it's raining. Do say hi if you're in the chat. Let us know that you're watching. I know there's some people lurking who I appreciate. You're very welcome to do. So, if you haven't followed already, do give us a follow. And if you're on YouTube in particular, or if you are on TikTok and you'd like to say hello, please do. It's now raining. So what? We've got a kilometre over to... Where are we going again? Over to Rogovo. I think that's probably the best thing to do. We've got a kilometre to go over to there. And then I think at that point we'll probably want to make a fire or something regardless, because we're going to be wet. We're going to want to dry out. Ideally, though, we'll find some food. That would be nice. Just started TikTok and YouTube. I've seen your tutorial guides. Good job. Keep grinding. Thanks, Mist. I need to get to more. There's a couple of videos that I've started that I've not finished, and I need to get on. It is good. I've enjoyed doing the YouTube, and I always enjoy doing the editing. But as soon as you've got a bit of a break, at least I find, I struggle to sort of get it started again. But yeah, just being able to post clips and stuff, and because I've not got any sort of crazy PvP moments. It's more sort of educational stuff. I mean, sometimes funny stuff does happen, but other times you're walking in the woods and it's raining, you know? So we'll see. We're getting wet. We're getting wet, we're getting cold, we're getting hungry. It's DayZ. Should show you guys, I've got here from my sister-in-law for... Was this my birthday last year? Or for Christmas? You see this? I've got my coaster, which has got the different symbols on. I don't know how well you can see that. That sits on my computer. It's nice. I was looking at DayZ merchandise earlier. How many hours you got in DayZ? Oh, like 70 maybe? Not a lot. I'd say the story of my sort of streaming was that my wife and I got really into watching DayZ videos. Decided it would be good to play it, and so was originally playing on the Xbox, but I mean it wasn't even a new gen Xbox, it was an Xbox One. Decided ultimately to get a PC to play DayZ. Started playing DayZ, started streaming, was called Priest DayZ on Twitch, and then discovered Deadside. And so then for the last 3 months, 4 months, maybe 5, haven't been playing much DayZ because I've been playing a lot of Deadside. And obviously it's been massively helpful to get into gaming and stuff. So I've ended up doing like 200 and odd hours on Deadside, but not much DayZ. So I am still very new to the game in that sense. What about you? A lot of the guys who have sort of watched my Deadside stuff have said it's the game that they've played the most of, or I've met more people who have come to Deadside from DayZ than from Rust, but I know there's 1 or 2 who have come from Rust. Yeah, what about you? How many hours you got? It has got me just more broadly into survival games, which I'm appreciative of. Love DayZ, only got 60 minutes in Rust. I'm pretty similar. I've tried a bit of Rust, but I just don't have the time or the inclination for the grind, you know? Right, 9x19. We needed those for the pistol. So at this stage, let's just crouch down here. Will this go on to the pistol? I'm getting cold. I am wet. Can we put... Oh, my... Oh, Daisy. Oh, Daisy. We just got daisied, guys. We just got daisied. You can never be too careful. He was camping. Did you see him? It happens, doesn't it? And I'm just, as I say, I'm not cautious enough. Equally, though, I mean, stuff like that's going to happen, isn't it? If someone wants to talk, if they want to shoot you, they got a sight of you. He's going to get you, and he did. So there we go. Right, bear with me. I think the server's going to restart in a minute anyway. So let me just check that everything's working. Everything seems to be all right at the moment, and then we will probably go get another drink here in a second.
Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this, Catherine. Can't believe you've done this. Oh dear, well done. Well done, everyone. Did you see that, Catherine? I can't believe that guy has done this. Right. Okay. Let me, it'll just stay on here for now. Just listen to it. Just listen to it, guys. To see a marching band. Did you see that Jack Black had done a parody of this on Saturday Night Live? It's pretty good. Right, I'll just show everyone what server I'm on. Not that anyone's going to come and find me, I don't think. I'll say TikTok will stay on there. On here, I am just going to put a Be Right Back screen on and just nip to the loo, get a drink. I will be back in 1 moment. Right. Forgot that not having music on while I'm playing DayZ, of course, means that there's not any music playing at the moment. So I need to sort that out. Let's see. Game screen and respawn. So let's just make sure that we got all chats up and stuff. Flash the sound alerts I'm using and stuff. I can use channel points instead of just bits. You can. Yeah, we've very rarely had anyone use any bits. Most of the things is just channel points, and those have been really fun, and people quite enjoy those. Then we've got some that are associated with doing squats. We got some that are associated with just music. It's been quite good. Where are we? We'll get rid of the markers because we're not going to need where we're going. We don't need them. Back in Cherno. Okay. Oh, you can set them up how you want them paid for. Yes. Brilliant, guys. So just as we've managed to get back in, we've hit a server restart. So let's get on some music and then we'll chat for a moment. Need to remember that we are on YouTube as well, so we've got to put some copyright-free stuff on. Don't think maybe it'll come through on maybe it'll come through on TikTok. I don't know. Coming through, brilliant. So just wait a minute here. Hope everyone is doing well. Tell you what, for you guys who are into them, has anyone heard the new song by Sleep Token? Unbelievable, so good, man. I like Sleep Token a lot. Oh, you play on the server, nice. Yeah, it's seems pretty good. Woohoo! Server is currently locked. Okay. Just waiting for this to come back up. Never heard of them. They're a British band, but they are sort of, I don't know, they've got some sort of heavy stuff. But then they've also got, I don't know, they're really sort of like genre bending in that sense. They've got different genres. Better Than Vanilla is a good server too. Nice. Yeah, I mean, this one, as I say, it's just gives me some of the perks of slightly modded experience without it being too crazy. I don't want anything too mad, so. We're just waiting for the server restart here. You'll occasionally hear me clicking on the game. I think I will exit out just to sort of refresh things a little bit, and then it'll come back on in a moment. What you've got to ask yourself, Flash, when you don't know a particular band is, it's a combination of things always, but it could be your great wisdom and experience and age, of course. Or it could be just that it's not your type of music. And in this case, probably, quite possibly both. Right, come on, basically vanilla. So yeah, they've added some extensions. They added code locks. Not a great deal else as well. Inbox. Ooh, I got a notification for my own stream starting. I will take this opportunity to plug the Discord. If you guys are not in the Discord, please do join. I will post a link here in a moment if I can remember how to do it. I always forget how to do it. I know you can put ! Discord, but I'm never confident that it's actually the right link. So bear with me 1 second. We invite, we copy the link, we come into the chat. As if that... Oh, there you go. Well, let me know if that link works. You don't have to actually join, because you've already joined. That is the correct link. Brilliant. Well, we can pin that. I tested. Brilliant. We'll also pop that on YouTube. So I missed anybody else who's not on the Discord. Get yourselves in. It'll be great. Right. I think we're launching back in now, guys. So, whoa, that's loud. That is loud. So, Let's get we're in. There we go, and then press to play. Right, we'll get back onto game screen. Oh, we're in a queue now. We're in a queue now, everybody. Done so well not being in a queue. Queue is going down reasonably fast, though. Right. What did I do? Yes, we're a little bit stoppy-starty today. But it's not bad. Thank you to everyone for joining us. It's always a pleasure to be with you. Hope you're doing very well. We're not going to have another restart for another 2 hours, so that is good news. And what day is it? I always forget what day. It's Monday, right? I think it's Monday. Let me know how your day's going so far. What you've been up to. How are things going for you, Mist? We are in the queue. Thank you a couple of streams ago for Dealt Alive for giving us a follow. He was lurking in here as well, which is much appreciated. Somebody who we connected with on Twitter. I didn't do a post to say that we were alive today, but we'll survive, I think. Email here to say that we've reached 95,000 views on YouTube, which is crazy. That's amazing. Close to 100k. I will type in YouTube to plug that. We have got an ad starting here in just a moment. Let's check everything's working. We'll get that back on there, and here we go. We're getting back in. We'll pause the music. Look that over there. And we're in. And we're in. Why are we down to yellow now? Of course, we've got to make the obligatory mom spaghetti joke. We'll just say it and not make it. Either or, really. Right, have that. Have some of our canteen. We'll put our knife on. We'll put our bandages on and our berry. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, I'm full. I'm full. Don't do it. Why is there always rotten food when you can't even eat it anymore? What's the point? What is the point in rotten food? I know that food rots, and so I can't hold it against them. But what is the point? That's all I want to know. I would definitely take the cleaver. Look at that. Nothing in our pockets but knives and lint. Okay. So we are down here right on Cherno. I think we want to go basically the way we went before, I think. Does that seem like a reasonable idea? I don't really want to like spend too much time on the coast. I guess we could go along the coast for a little bit towards Electro, see if we meet anybody. That might not hurt. It's just the chances of finding much weaponry don't feel too hot. But we can hop along here a little bit. Feels mad that it's 10 o'clock and we've only been on for an hour. Feels crazy. So yeah, rather than heading up there, I'm sort of just going to stay around here a little bit. We're going to go and do a bit of looting around the coast. Sort of little houses in this village over here. And we're going to head on towards Electro. And just see what we find. Such as a burlap courier bag. Not really what we need at the moment. And we'll see where we get to. Question for you, chat. What is your favourite DayZ map? Favourite DayZ map? That could be an official one. That could be a modded one. Could be Chernarus, could be Livonia, could be the Malisk, I don't know. Let me know in the chat what your favourite map is on DayZ. What would you recommend? I'm probably going to stick with Chernarus for a while, but I'm interested to know what you like. And have you played any of the new ones? Watched a lot of Hashima, that was good fun. This. Heavy safe? What on earth? I mean, can I have it? Is it possible for me to take this heavy safe, please? Was this someone's base, or does that just live there? Also, why are there so many cleavers? Somebody's been through here and they just left cleavers everywhere. Everywhere. Okay. What can we find? At least all the doors are shut. Doesn't mean a lot, but it suggests to me that maybe, you know, there's not people actively here. Right. Right, meow. We'll get ourselves some rags. And keep an eye on our food and water as well. So 36 players have made it back in after the restart. Maybe the guy who killed us in cold blood is gone. Doug the Pug is snoring and making all sorts of noises next to me. That is fun. Right. Looty. No, there's too many zombies. Too many zombies. No, thank you. I changed my mind. We don't need to be friends. Please leave me alone. What was that? What on earth was that noise? That was too loud. Heavy safe kit. Kit that contains a heavy safe. Oh, we're just going to carry around a heavy safe, I suppose. That's crazy. I don't even know what the things are that you need to make bases. Never mind actually making one. Be disassembled with a screwdriver. Mad. I'm going to carry it because I've got a sense of, like, FOMO, where it's like, I feel like I can't leave behind a heavy safe kit. On the other hand, the second I want to pick up absolutely anything, it's going to become a bit of a burden. Let's carry it around for now. I was doing so well before. We had guns, we had all sorts of stuff, and then our life was taken away. It's a reminder of the shortness of life. Alright, let's see this. We want to say it's somewhat connected to the coast. Don't want to be too far away from anything. Can we make a friend? Wrench? At some point we need a deep dive in base building and what we need and where we need it and why we need it and all that stuff. Okay. Checking here first. And then I guess, yeah, more to the coast. Would be nice to have some food if at all possible, please. Still get terrified every time I come up here because I remember the first time I went into one of these buildings, I sort of came to the top of the stairs and there was just a guy crouching in the doorway. Shot me in the face. Which will put you off a place being shot in the face. Metal wire, helmet, no, okay. When I was a young boy, a father. Beanie. Don't need a beanie, I got my Ushanka. What was that? We have got lots of knives already, so we're alright on the knife front, to be honest with you. Is there anything in this area, in the immediate vicinity, that I want to be aware of? Yes, the well is worth going to, right? How was that? Absolutely no sense of direction. Matches, okay. Got any sense of direction. What are you? I keep thinking I'm finding food, and it's just every time it's a flipping kitchen timer, you know? Sling bag. No, it's the same. Sport shirt. It might have been the time of day or my spawn, but I feel like the first time that I spawned, it was like really generous on giving me loads of guns. Whereas now it's really generous on giving me, I mean, food, which is nice, but knives and hats, basically. As long as we want knives and hats, we'll never go hungry. But if we want food, we will very much go hungry. So yes, plan currently is to follow the coast round towards Electro, see if we can meet anybody, and then head inland a little bit. Definitely want the baseball bat, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. As I say, let me know what your favourite map is on DayZ. Also, any tips for somebody like me who has fewer hours than probably you do. Those are quite a nice sheltered. Quite a nice sheltered little well here. Where on the server I can find maybe weapons fast. That's the question, isn't it? Now you might think, why are you drinking with your hands? Because you've got the canteen. And to that I would say, good question. I keep forgetting that I've got the canteen. So let's see. Hopefully we can avoid just getting our faces shot off again. Dee 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 dee. Potentially later in the week, we'll be back on some Dead Side, maybe a bit of Stealthcraft. Feels pretty good right now to be hitting up the DayZ, so that's what we're doing. Zombies over there. Zombies on the left. People on the right. I just got an achievement for some reason. First steps. I've been doing some steps. Pretty safe to say I've been doing some steps. That on there. Again, have a look at the map. Markers. Delete that one. Yeah, let's just follow around here. Always go to Brig. Or maybe we go from here up to Debovo. That's what we do. I don't know. I don't want to do exactly the same as I did before, and then just get get killed in the same place again. So I'm betting on the fact that if we're sort of along the coast, we might meet somebody, and then having made a friend, we can go and take over the world. Is that too much to ask? Take over the world? Sneakers. And they are nice and generous with the food as well, so we're appreciative of that. Eat our pate. Head towards the industrial over here. Nice the other day, because we were running with our lad Chris, who we met. That was nice. I did take us round in circles, but we had a lovely time. He seemed to have a better idea of where he was going than me, but he really didn't want to take the lead. And so he was just like very nice, very gracious, as I was going completely in the wrong direction. Sibby raiding with a party of
Cibitix
9. Welcome,
raided your
welcome,
channel with
welcome.
9 viewers.
Cibitix, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope everyone's doing all right. How are we doing? We are back here with some DayZ. Thank you for the raid, my friends. How is everyone doing? Welcome, Sugar. Welcome, everyone. A trader, he left Deadside for DayZ. That is true. Not permanently, I was just saying. We'd like to get back on some more Deadside at some point soon. But we're just enjoying some DayZ at the moment. How was your stream? Thank you, everyone, for being... I know it's a joke. I know it's a joke. Hope you've had a good stream. How's Deadside treating you at the moment? Nice to see you on that first person. What's crazy is I'll play on Deadside and I'm not very good at PvP, so I'll be like, oh, I'm just getting killed all the time and it's quite sad and I don't like it. And then I'll play on DayZ and we run around for like what? We run around for like 40 minutes and then just get shot in the head. So it's like, which do you want? Do you want loads of stuff happening or not so much stuff happening? To be fair, it's really impressive that you've managed to. You always get me with the posture check. It's really impressive that you've managed to keep a base on that new map so well, because that must be hard. That must be hard. But yes, welcome everyone. I hope that you're doing well. Let me know if you are familiar with DayZ. Some of you will be very familiar. Some of you will not be. So if you have got questions that I can answer, which is unlikely, but if you've got questions, let me know. And equally, if you've got lots of hours on DayZ and you've got suggestions, let me know as well. But it is lovely to see you. Thank you again for the raid, Sibby. Let's mostly your guys in here, but let's make sure that we give you a shout out. Is that going to work? Yes. Even gives you the Zelda noise as well.
Shout out to Cibitix.
I don't know why it started calling you Cibitix. That's hilarious. But yeah, Sibby, I was going to be heading online a few hours ago and then got called out to a meeting because somebody wasn't very well. I went and ran a course, came back, and then eventually managed to get online, but later than planned. Fire her. It's great because it says Cibitix, and then when it says Catherine's name, it's like, so obviously it's like Cathy but with 5s, or Cassie. It's like CA55 car 5. Hey Sloppy, how's it going? Good to see you. And unfortunately, we are in the process of trying to make some friends and find some stuff. And what that means at the moment is that we're just sort of wandering around, heading along the coast, trying to see if we can find anybody. So, good for the talking. But, not so much happening right now. We need running shoes. But I hope you're doing alright, Sloppy. Hope Sibby's taking care of you. Gotta keep an eye on him. I've been good, man. I've been good. As Sibby said, been cheating on Deadside with a bit of DayZ. A few other games, really. We will be heading back to DayZ at some point. Hello? Hello, sir? Be my friend! Oh, goodness sake. What's he been coming out with, Sibby? And is it safe for work? Catherine's doing alright. She's around somewhere. She's been in. guy just ran past and didn't want to be friends? It's like we find on DayZ. I don't know if this is the case on all games, but I seem to find on DayZ that when you meet American people, they tend to be way more likely to talk, whereas European people just shoot you. We don't want to be getting into stereotypes or anything like that, but I don't know. I mean, on this server, people seem to be speaking either English or German, so it is possible that some people might not speak English. I made a good noise, and it passed like 5 minutes, and he said he had to duck how good I did the impression. When I watched the clip, it was... I actually thought I made a good one. He got you good. Ooh, working gloves. Working gloves. 2, 5. Well, I'm carrying around... I'm carrying around a heavy safe kit, which I can't really afford to be carrying around. There's the clipper. Nice. You bullies. More gloves. Have a good night. You do love, sorry, I was reading the message. Have a good night, all. See you all. Thanks, Sibby. Have a good one. Flash does love a clip, don't you? I will try to make more things that are worthy of being clipped for you. I like it because the clips go automatically onto the Discord, which of course, plug for the Discord if you haven't joined. We've got all sorts of stuff on there now. We've got a counting thing where we can count numbers. We've got clips automatically going on there. There's all sorts of stuff. Come and hang out. But yeah, the clips automatically go on, but at the minute there's no clips. So I need to work harder. I think that's what the moral of the story is. Right. So we have come across one person, even if they didn't want to be friends with us. They must have been able to hear me from where they were. We've got a bit more food, so we're going to have that. Anyway, how are you doing, Sloppy? How's your weekend? What have you been up to? And am I right to think, have you been playing Valheim as well, or what are you playing at the minute? Oh. I did not mean to do that. Because you gotta have friends. How many players on here currently? Does it say? Info 39. It's yeah, there was like 60 or 70 players before, then the restart happened and they all decided to go to bed, seemingly. Been good, dude. Played Valheim with the wife over the weekend. Nice. I've not played Valheim, but I was watching Sibby's streams a little bit. I don't know whether you saw, but there was a period when Deadside was free that I managed to get my wife playing Deadside, so that was fun. Oh, come on, stop it. It went well, yeah. I think she picked it up pretty well, to be fair. We were just sort of base building and all that sort of stuff, but it was good. Oh, hello? Hello?
Hello.
How's it going? Yes. Are you okay?
Okay.
Good, good. What are you up to? He doesn't speak so good English.
To my friend.
Okay, cool. Have a good one. He didn't speak very much English, guys. Maybe it's me, but he didn't want to be my friend. What does she normally play? She's played a bit of The Isle. She has played a little bit of DayZ. She's played a lot of stuff on the Switch, really. So not so much on the PC recently, but she's been getting more into PC stuff. Not really shooters. So it was interesting to sort of have a go at that. Again, we both got we both got PCs so that we could play DayZ. So we want to play a bit more DayZ. But she's been enjoying the Isle. On Switch, she's played a lot of like a lot of like cozy game stuff. So sort of Stardew Valley, a lot of the sort of Animal Crossing, that sort of stuff. Hiking pants. Why is there so many matches everywhere? Don't need more matches. Let's have a can of Nota-Cola. We did Stardew Valley for a bit. That was fun. There's a lot of these games that I think I've started off playing and I've been like, oh, you should try this. And then she's played for like loads and loads and I've not played so much. So we did do a tiny little bit of like co-op Stardew Valley ages ago. But again, we haven't done too much of that. There ain't much on this train. Sugar with 2 cans of Diet Pepsi with the daily check-in. Hope you're alright, Sugar. Come on, man. Ain't nothing on this train. Car radiators, there's lights. Nothing useful, anyway. Okay. Well, I'm not even going to look at that helmet, because what's the point? We're all the way over here now, and we are heading to... What? I've got a marker. Where's the marker? What was I marking? I don't even know. I don't even know what I was marking. Worcester? Maybe we just go there. No. I tell you what. We'll stick to what the plan was. Okay, just having some pasta. Nice. It was weird. I said puster at the time that you said pasta. But it wasn't the same thing. Enjoy. Well, we are trying our darndest to make some friends on DayZ. And there ain't a lot happening. So thank you for hanging out with us, guys. It's my birthday on Sunday, so I need to get some sort of super duper extra stream in. That'll be nice. DayZ is one I never tried out. Right, is that a person or a zombie? I think it's a zombie. 2 zombies. Yeah, DayZ's fun. It's a lot slower, obviously, than Dead Side. But it can be really exciting. And the thing that I like about it is, as I say, it's never going to be that I'm sort of the most skilled at a game in terms of, like, PvP or anything like that. But what I like with Dead Side is you really can have these amazing... Sorry, DayZ. Is you really can have these amazing stories that play out of sort of people getting to know each other, meeting a stranger, doing stuff together. And it's a bit of a sort of choose-your-own adventure. So people will often talk to each other in a way that you just don't necessarily get on other games. And so while that does mean that sometimes, you know, there's not a great deal happening and it is a bit of a walking simulator, other times it can be, like, super exciting. So it's worth it, I think. And from a streaming point of view, it lets me sort of talk to people more because I'm less overwhelmed by all the 15 things going on. But it's not to everyone's taste. I think what I've learned is that I do like playing these survival games. Someone in the game chat says, where are the zombies? They're here. I'm going to put that. I'm still called AAC22 on here. Interesting. Right, this guy's got a bag on him. Hello, sir. Of course, we've got the zombies as well. That is a is quite a thing, isn't it? Can you please put the bag on, sir? I'm going to ask you now to put the bag on. Still, a zombie's knocking about. Oh, what was that? Oh, hello. So it's hate it when your grandma's a zombie. I think any game's generally sort of fun when you're playing in a group. With DayZ, you can do quite well as a solo because I had all sorts of guns and stuff in the last life, and then unfortunately I got basically sniped. And the main thing with DayZ, which I think is where Deadside is going as well, is because of all the mods, there's like amazing maps with loads of quests and stuff, so there's sort of something for everyone. I mean, even for instance, the fact that I'm on a server which has got a map and a compass just makes life much easier for me as a noob. Why isn't there much stuff? Guess I'm not in like the most populated place, and I'm in the sort of spawn zone, so it's where everyone's going to be. Right, where are we? So we're just a kilometer away from Electro. We're going to pop into Electro. We're going to find some stuff. I'm tempted to not even check this train, because there's not going to be out on it, is there? There's not going to be out. There's going to be nout. Right. Okay, ski mask. That's not nout. Why is his back turned to me? Well, we're nice and warm, if nothing else. Right, what's behind door number 2? Quilted jacket. Again, I'll be standing here in the middle of nowhere. Military trains is the best with containers in the back. I mean, in both of the places I've been so far. I mean, there's another ski mask. Okay, I mean, it's nothing exciting, but we are finding stuff on the train for all my complaints. Rice as well. Okay. So, you know, we can't complain too much. I mean, these have got containers on the back. Does that mean this is a military train? It doesn't look very military-esque. Can I open the container? Giving me the good vibrations. On the other side. Been on all the side. Oh. Didn't tell me I had to actually try. Oh, come on, please. Please. Oh my goodness. Right. Tire repair kit. More bullets and mags. Okay, so that's, you know, that's alright. You're right, it's not bad. It's not bad. I don't want a broom or a tire repair kit, but at least we got something. Let's have a look. Just to say, guys, as I do occasionally, if you are watching and you are not a follower of the channel, do consider following. It all helps. There's a flag here, and a flag and a mag. Flag and a mag and a teddy bear. And if you were on YouTube or TikTok and you'd like to say hello, please do, because we're, you know, we're just testing things out. Bookshots. We've got a lighter. We've got a kukri. Kukri. Did I pick that up or not? We've not got space with the cook. I've got more knives than I know what to do with, to be honest. You can put stuff in teddy bears and bury them. Yeah. I knew you could do stuff with teddy bears. I haven't really done a great deal in the past. Okay, stock up on water as we run. Water as we run. I mean, the nice thing has been that server like this is sort of reasonably generous supplies-wise, and so we haven't been sort of dying of hunger and thirst, which is obviously quite a big part of it. So it's been pretty decent. So what's the plans for the week ahead, guys? Anything that you're looking forward to? I'll say it's my birthday on Sunday. Sunday is Palm Sunday, so we're gearing up for Easter. So I will be working and things, but I haven't got any particular plans. Be streaming a few times this week, and not too much on in the evenings. As I say, today we got called out. Let me know what you're going to be up to, what you're playing, what you're looking forward to. I'm getting the good vibration. Oh, that song somewhere. Crawl. crawl. So, heading to Electro before we go up into the map. And up until now, well, we've actually passed 2 people. Neither of them were massively up for chatting. One guy did respond, but the other guy just ran away. Teddy bear galore. I haven't really got anything to put in the teddy bear, to be honest with you, but... Tire iron. Now, see, if I end up playing with one of you guys, we've got to try and get a base going, because it's not something that I've ever experimented with on DayZ. But I'd like to give that a go. Oh, that's weird. You've got infinite stamina if you're running, but the second you jump, it's like, whoa! Immediately depletes your stamina. I don't think the game necessarily makes that noise in particular, but you know what I mean. Right, these places have sometimes got things in them. Sometimes. Like police pants. Ooh. Yeah. Police pants most of all look cool, but also give me a bit more storage, so we like it. We like it a lot. Welcome to everyone joining on TikTok also. Purely just got the vertical on there at the moment. Welding mask. I mean, it looks cool. Not very practical, but it looks cool. I think at a certain point I've got to stop going through all these and just get on with getting into the town, to be honest with you. Let's get on with the town. What are you? Pipe. Okay. One interesting difference as we think about DayZ and then going into Deadside is that we've got way less prevalence of vehicles. And if we did find a vehicle, there'd be lots of stuff that we'd need to get for it. Right. Head into Electro. Have a bit of a look around, and then we'll be heading up into the hills. We'll be headed up north. Let's check these places. But yeah, I mean, we've not even necessarily had a lot of zombies, have we? I don't know if there's like less zombies on the server or something, but I know someone was asking before where they all are. And they're right, there's not a great deal of them. Here's Electro. If I put a marker on there, then we can... We'll put a marker on there. And then we'll be ready to sort of head up here and we'll be well on our way. We'll fill up on some water. See what food we can find around and about, and ideally some weapons as well. Don't tell me that I'm hand-bugged, please. Oh, don't do this to me. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's just lag. Pure lag. Right. Little bit of looty. Too many good games to enjoy. I certainly have been enjoying playing StarCraft as well. So I've slightly updated the schedule so that it's like Stalker Wednesdays. So sort of, we've got the more survival-themed games that are, you know, Deadside and DayZ. And then we've got the more Stalker-themed games that are like StarCraft. Come on, does anyone want to be my friend? Where is everybody? I guess the problem with being able to have bases is then everyone just sits in their base, don't they? Or they're sort of grinding away for their base. And then the risk is that you go somewhere anywhere near their base and they just clobber you. And then you're dead, aren't you? Ooh. Right. Keep it rolling. Could really do with some food at some stage. That would be nice. There's a fire station, right? I mean, to be fair, for a while I haven't been getting. I went through a period on Daisy, and this is probably just sort of official. I went through a period where I was constantly getting sick, and then you just finding all your time searching for medicals. Come on then. I didn't realise. I think in the when I lagged, I dropped my baseball bat. Fine. Ow. Oh, of course she cut me, didn't she? Of course she cut me. Why wouldn't she? Not a good place to stop to bandage. Right. Tell you what, we'll check this house and garage. Right, is there just one of you though? I'll knife you. Check this house, get to the well, see what we can find. See what we can find. More bullets, okay. Boonie hat. We're probably alright for that. More zombies. Where art thou, zombie? Hello. Went through a fence. Zombie slayer. I mean, that's the thing I'd say from my very sort of limited experience playing Namalsk, is that I was like instantly finding people. Ah, doing the thing again where I'm listening to my own footsteps. Why is there's always zombies locked in one of these buildings? Is that like canon? Is that a thing, or have I made that up? What do pliers do? There's constantly pliers. Right. Pretty full water-wise at the moment, so that's good. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
What's up?
Why am I drinking? Couldn't massively hear. I know I've been crying out for someone to talk to, but I couldn't massively hear what they were saying. Sort of hovering over me a little bit. I don't love it. Where are you off to?
For you.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know what he's saying. But yeah, he's got a gun. He's got a. Yeah. Oh well, we tried. We tried. Is that a medical or is that just a building? What is it? Is it medical or is it? No, it is a medical. Okay. Maybe we go and check out that. What I was going to say a minute ago is that we're hoping for a little bit more action. If we don't find too much action, I think towards the end of the stream I might jump on some dead side or something else, basically. Ooh. Okay. Zombies haven't been dropping a lot of stuff for us, have they? Yeah, come on everybody, one at a time. Oh, I say one at a time. I say one at a time. Ow. Oh my goodness, why? It's near you. Right, yeah, just give us a minute. Just give us a minute. Blood test. What have you got? Codeine, okay. What have you got? IV star kit. Right, that's nice. Let's see. Blood test. Tetra. Okay. Tetra. Make sure those are together if possible. Yeah, they are. Saline. So we've got stuff for a IV, which is nice. If we struggle. Multivitamin. I mean, we're like the best run I've ever had of of a medical. Gas mask filter. Well. Right. Oh my goodness, that was close. I'm not even going to go upstairs. That was very close indeed. I think we just get out of dodge, to be honest. I think we just get out of dodge. I don't like it. I don't like it. What do you think they're shooting at? I don't think they're shooting at me. Pretty sure they're not shooting at me. No good can come of that at this stage, I think. We haven't got any weapons that I'm aware of. I reckon they're just shooting zombies. Wait, I've got a backpack, haven't I? I sort of wonder whether they're just shooting zomboids, to be honest with you. One versus 16. Well, we keep moving. We're heading up north. How are we doing, chat? Let me know if you're here. Let me know if you're lurking. If you're on YouTube, wherever you are. We are heading up towards Cometa. That's where we're heading. Not towards wherever this bloke is. Want to do a bit of looting? It would be lovely. I mean, before, I was just absolutely loaded with guns. Whereas now we haven't found anything. So we've got to keep our wits about us. And I say, sometimes there's an advantage to being on American servers because we then generally meet people who are pretty talkative and speak English. I wanted to check. I couldn't hear footsteps there for a second. Hip pack. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't it look beautiful? We're fashionable and full of space. Now we just need some stuff to put in that space. Screwdriver. Hello. Not bad, not bad. Has it got a bullet in it? No, it hasn't got a bullet in it. But if I can just lie down a second. What do we want? 7.62. We've got... Hey. Single shot break action hunting rifle. So we've got at least one shot in us. That is good. If we get really stuck, we've got one shot. I'm just going to keep this on me, and then if we come across someone, we can always put it away. Glad we've been checking those places. Battery in here. I think we've got a torch somewhere, so that's good. starting to look up, guys. Starting to look up. Let's just be careful. Might be an idea to eat some food, as I noticed that we've getting a little bit low. I say a little bit low. We're still white, but you know what I mean. Within white, it's getting a little bit low. So we'll eat our sardines. So we want to get further away from Electro, because although we initially went in there to make friends, there's definitely a lot of gunshots going on, and we don't know whether those are happy gunshots or sad gunshots, shall we say. What? Oh, sorry, it's the yellow one. I'm going in the wrong direction. No. I thought there's something a bit weird going on here. I thought there was something off. Hello, Delta. How you doing? It's good, thank you. How was your stream? How was Halo? Thank you for the follow the other day. I think you are our most recent follower, so I appreciate that. Thank you for lurking a little bit earlier as well. We're doing all right, thank you. We've had an uneventful time, but not bad. I was late getting on because of some work related issues, but since then we've been all right. Doing good. Switch back to Battlefield because Halo is still a meh. Oh well, it was worth a try. I know you said that you've been playing a lot of Battlefield stuff recently, right? I've never played Halo Infinite. I used to love Halo, but I'm still one of these traditionalists that says that after about Halo Reach, they should have just stopped. They should have just gone out on a high. IZH. Let's check this. What does this use? This uses 12 GA. Yeah, not much out. I want to play till Dune Awakening. I haven't really looked at Dune Awakening. I'll have to have a look. Matches. Yeah, I've very much been figuring out what games I want to play. We've sort of chopped and changed a little bit, but DayZ's what I come back to. I like survival games, I like shooters. I like the look of that new RuneScape spin-off game that looks like it's similar to Valheim or Enshrouded or things like that. We'll keep an eye out. But yes, I hope the stream was good. How long have you been streaming for now? I'm pretty new over here. So, we're going to be coming into Cometa. There is a few things here, and then what do we do after that? We probably just follow the road up. There's Puster over there, and then there's Staroi. So, yeah, I guess we're just heading straight on up there, right? Get rid of this one. Probably shouldn't just stand still like this. 11 years in September. Wow. That's it's amazing. What lessons have you got for us humble beginners? I started in December. So it's, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. Just, as I say, just still trying to sort of find my voice, find what things I want to be, what I want to be doing, what I want to be playing. Quit while you can. It's been great so far. But yeah, it's jokes aside, just have fun. Yeah, it's interesting because obviously you sort of you know, that is a dead zombie, I want to say. Sorry, bear with me. I was going to say, and I need to be careful here, It's interesting, isn't it? Because there are ups and downs, and even in my short time, oh my goodness, even in my short time, you know, you have days that go really well and days that don't go so well, and it's easy to get in your head about that. But I've really enjoyed it so far. Right, I don't think those shots were too close by, but there's definitely dead zombie. So another dead zombie. I'm on someone's trail. And if there's one thing that we know for sure, they're going to be better at shooting than I am. Yeah, that is a zombie, but not a player. There's another dead zombie. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh dear. When you've done it as long as I have, you notice patterns, so you can't tell when a day is going to be rough. Right, that zombie's alive, so that suggests that they've not gone that way. You might think that I don't want to go the way that they've gone, but this is the main road, so. Yeah, I mean, today started off like it looked like we weren't going to get on. I was about to hit live and then had to go and do something. Then came back and YouTube wasn't working. I was saying earlier I've been doing multi-streaming, but the OBS stream elements thing seems to break every time I use it. So then that wasn't working. I had to restart a few times, and then eventually we've managed to get set up. But it started off a bit rough. Right. So we're just going to be reasonably careful, which is not necessarily my my strength. There was some dead zombies there, so there is somebody somewhere. So we're just going to sort of take our time. I'd much sooner make a friend than be killed by somebody. I think most people would rather not die, but I'm enjoying the server, so it'd be nice if we didn't die repeatedly. I think for close quarters I should put the... I mean, you shouldn't do this, whatever you do. Have a mag, okay. A lot of mags. But yes, welcome to everyone who is joining us. Do say hello in the chat if you would like to. Or enjoy lurking. We are heading north. And trying to figure out where this potential of a player has gone. I haven't seen any more dead zombies, but I suppose that doesn't mean a great deal in the grand scheme of things. I haven't really seen any of the live zombies either, though, so... I mean, there's a live zombie right there, so... I have now seen a live zombie. Hello? Oh? You're freaking me out, man. You are freaking me out. And I think you said on your stream the other day, Delta, it was a connection made on Twitter, on X. I'm pretty new these days to using Twitter, so nice to make a connection through that. Right, there are more zombies about. There's no dead zombies, at least. Hey, Sibby on TikTok, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, we are live on TikTok as well. Very laggy on TikTok buffering. Oh, thank you. That's good to know. That is good to know. Maybe it's a step too far trying to do 3 at the same time. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily sort of super sold on streaming to TikTok, but I thought it's worth testing to see whether it works. We had a lot of people come in and leave again. So it's interesting to know that there's probably a reason for that. Oh. Although I think that's part of the platform. Please. Yeah, I'll look at that, but I don't want to spend too much time on TikTok because it's time that could be spent improving, you know, making videos or improving the Twitch stream or whatever. Right, I'm just going to open this. And I'm going to get in. I mean, that's the other thing with the stream elements. Doofer is if it's not actually doing its job properly, then what's the point? That's Starroy. Sorry. Get back in here and check a map. So glad we got a map at the minute. I'm so glad. Oh yes, that's the castle. Starroy, yeah, so I guess we do want to take a right. That's where we're off to. You know, right towards the shots. Ah, we love we love going towards shots. My favourite thing. Well, the main priority has been getting the YouTube right, so hopefully YouTube's working. You, sir. Oh, why would I do this? Ow. Oh, I'm bleeding out. Just don't be silly. Okay, right. Let's just sort this bleed out. Let's just sort this bleed out. Ah, what a dafty. Right. So, stick to the trees. Going to eat some food as we move along. Hope everyone is having a good week. So what's your plan streaming-wise for the rest of the week, Delta? Are you going to be playing more Battlefield, or have you got anything else lined up? Okay. Ah, so we've got a damaged jacket now. Yeah, this road is going to bend around. Could go a little bit more direct, I suppose. That might be worthwhile. Let us see. Starroy. And then various other places. We're getting into the action zones where the stuff happens. Oh man. Getting cold as well. That's what happens at night time. Gets a little bit cold. Thank you everyone, as always, for being with us. It's lovely to see you. As we run along here, I'm just going to check on the stream, check that everything's working. Let us know if you're here. Everything looks okay. Right. $500 to go. I need to, like, remember the locations of sort of militaries and things like that. Right. That gas station down there. We've got a gas station, we've got a barn, we've got the road into town. That is the PD. Because there's like a little gap there in the trees, I thought it was smoke coming from a fire. I crap myself. But it wasn't. I think the play is going to be to get into these woods across here and then cross into the town there. Rather than going up the road, we'll sort of get in through this way and see what's going on. These are going to be more places where there's going to be a bit more stuff going on. So, player count is going up. It's good. Have a look. So if anyone does want to play at any point, you'd be very welcome to join. Probably not tonight, because I have to go to bed at some point. Everyone's pretty mad that they got killed as a freshie. Right, let's get down on the ground. Let's... Problem is with the markers is I feel as I need to do upkeep on the markers. Steroid. Take that out. Oops. So after we've been here, we can go to Cover. In here, what have we got? Got a PD. Is that a medical? We've got a few different things in here, so we just want to be careful. Maybe I keep the shotgun on me. I suppose because we've only got one bullet in each. Probably need to use both, right? Although I guess if I miss with a shotgun, then I've got another opportunity to shoot someone with the rifle. Put it that way. Let's see. Yeah, someone's really mad that they got killed. Someone's real mad that they got killed. Blood on the walls, lovely. Well, that was a thing. It wasn't a thing. It was nothing. No thing. So we're getting reasonably damaged on our clothing at the moment. Take it nice and easy. As always, food is a priority. Hello, 762. So that was for our rifle, which we already had. Find some sort of pistol, that would be good. Pipe wrench could be helpful, but there's no evidence that anyone's been through here recently. Say they haven't. Athletic sunglasses. Wow. To get used to the sheen of them. Duct tape, okay. Can we then... What's this up? Yeah, let's patch up the jackets. Beautiful, look at it. Good as new. Wasn't it worth it? Yeah, so if we get stuck, we've got the IV. But for now, just have a bit more water. And on we go. Particularly interested to know, as always, guys, if you're watching, where you're watching from. Always find that super interesting. Down there. I did not fill this bottle up, so let's empty that out before I forget about it. Wait, that door's open. That door's open. Did I open that door? I feel like I didn't open that door. Yes, we do have some more bandages. Someone's like super mad in the chat that they got killed by somebody and they're like really crapping on them and the person's like, I'm really sorry. It's so weird. Sweden, nice. Welcome in, Walkman. Good to see you. I'm glad that we made sure YouTube was working today. Thanks for watching. How you doing? Trail shoes. These are gonna. Oh no, they're still pristine. I was gonna say we haven't covered that much ground, have we? In the grand scheme of things, crude machete. I mean, I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I'm okay. Good, good, good. Are you a DayZ player yourself? Let's see. Right, there's doors open here. KKKKK. That. Charcoal. We're collecting all the tablets, guys. Like Pokemon. Imagine Pokemon, right? But with tablets instead. That's me. Take them as my real test. Let's check in here. Ah, it's dead side. Ah. Yeah, most of my stuff on YouTube has been dead side. Well, we will be getting back to dead side at some stage. Enjoying playing a bit of DayZ at the moment, but yeah, I've been playing a lot of Dead Side recently, of course. Need to get some more content on the YouTube. SSG. SSG. Guys, there's an SSG. Okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Oh my goodness, look at this. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, so are we able to triple carry this? Apparently we are. Hilariously. Wow. Okay, I would like to live now. I wanted to live anyway, but I especially want to live now that I got this SSG. I really want to snipe someone. My dream. See, I think it's on this. It's when you start getting the militaries. Look at that. We got a Scorpion now as well. Let's just swap that and see if it's got any bullets in it. So the Scorpion, of course, takes ACP. This takes 12 gauge. We've got LR, 7.62 and 7.2 other one. Yeah, maybe we don't take the Scorpion, but we do take the suppressor off it, right? Pop that in the hip flask. Wait, in the hip pack. 19. Probably don't stand still in the window. Do I want police pants? I've got police pants already. Okay. Somebody has met a violent end here at some point. Have we got space for the radio? Bones, guts. They are warm. That is of some concern, I would say, when we're finding warm guts. Oh man, we need to live for the sake of the SSG, man. I'm not even going up there. I can't imagine there's anything worthwhile up there. Get out the back. Not the way. Okay, let's get out the back. Right. Just get out of dodge, man. Let's get out of dodge. So, now that we're less likely to bump into someone head on, we can put on our other rifle. Yeah, once again, doing alright guns-wise, I think. Takes a while to get started, but... This needs to be careful now. I can't remember. I say be careful, and then I stop still right in the middle of the place. Where are we even going, man? Go over. Right. Get into these trees. I just want to snipe somebody. Right, I don't like this. They're talking about how Club Penguin's 20 years old. Never really played Club Penguin, but I don't like that that's 20 years old. Okay, we're going to keep the high ground. We're going to scout out our position. Just going to go nice and easy. Nice and easy. More water. Okay, so yeah, the triple carry is starting to become a bit of a problem. Let's see, we've got so much stuff, man. We've got so much stuff. Which of these don't we want? Surely you'd have to get rid of this one. Yeah? I think we have to get rid of that one. It's got like one bullet in it, but I think of the guns. We want to get rid of that one. Yeah, we're having a bit of a dead side break at the moment. We will be back. We'll finish. Polish that off. 400 meters out. Let's see. So 400 meters is to the middle of that town. So there's Kovka, and then there's Buglovo. Gorka's up there. Yeah, from that one I want to Buglovo. I would be running around in circles if it wasn't for these. If it wasn't for these markers, so I'm very grateful for that. Let's check this is all good. A little bit glary, but it's pretty good. It is pretty good. Oh yeah, so we're going to be right on the edge here. There's over there. So I think the principle is, let's just take our time. Take it easy. And we're that close, someone would have to basically run into us from here. But it pays to be cautious, doesn't it? So we got this, we got the shotgun. Want to scout it out. Got to take our time. Can't be too impatient. I mean, you can be too impatient, but I mean, you can't be too patient. I shouldn't be impatient. I think those are the two things that I'm trying to say. Right, let's see. It's actually a player. He's not far away either. So. Why am I so conspicuous, man? Didn't realise, because I was looking down the scope, I didn't realise how flipping close I am. I'm like super close. Where is he? Right, he's go between the different buildings. How do I hold my breath? Hold my breath. Right, I think we want to wait to see whether he crosses this road again. I think he went over to the left. He's only going to go further away, though. This is the problem. Totally thought that guy was coming straight for us there. Doesn't know we're here. I mean, that looks like a freshie, but I gotta try it, man. I gotta try to shoot. Ugh. Don't make it easy for you, do they? I mean, it's absolutely terrifying that someone's just run past us from from over that way. Let's see. Maybe we wait for this guy to come out of this house. Because surely he's going to come out of the house and he's going to come back down into the town, right? Where are we? Yes, he's sort of on the edge of the town. The other guy looked like he had more stuff, but he was sort of going in the other direction. I mean, once we've shot, it's going to be a lot of noise. You don't really get a second chance. I'm glad that we heard that guy and he didn't see us. And could be less conspicuous, but I could be more conspicuous as well, so. Shoot, loot, and scoot. Yep. Yeah, I mean, this guy didn't look like he had a great deal, but we're just gonna scope it out. Hopefully he's not kept running. The other guy definitely kept running through. Because I want to get a better vantage point. Don't want to end up being so cautious that I don't actually even manage to get a kill, you know. But I want to take the opportunity that I've got. Right, this looks like a better view. Whether or not I can see anybody now. And obviously I don't want to be too visible myself either, so that is the big problem. Let me know whether you see anybody, chat. There is a lot of gunfire happening. That zombie, absolutely, I've just died. Oh man. Yeah, that's a zombie as well. Where's that one running off to? I'm going to be too conspicuous here. Taking my shot while I had the chance. Ah, flash. You say I'm headed towards my destination. So dead zombies everywhere around there. Let me know if you see any movement. Testing out the buttons. One of them went into the shed that was up there, and then the other one went sort of through the town. Right. There's definitely some people around. It's just a question of whether they're still here or not. I'd love it if we beat them. Come on. What do we think, chat? What's the play here? Was that at me, do we think? It was very close to me if it wasn't at me. Again. I want to see where the zombies are going to. Oh, guys, I don't know. Possible it wasn't at me, but I just don't know where they are. I need a better sense of direction. Can anyone lend me a better sense of direction? Those gunshots were super close. I just don't want to stand too still, because obviously you don't want to be getting your head popped off. Focus on the move. You pick your times, Doug. Don't do it. Up to, he's yawning. You're not gonna run around pooing, are you? Right, I'm losing my height advantage here. If someone was shooting at me a minute ago. Sorry, bear with me. Right, Where is this guy, man? Where are either of these guys? Right, well, but... Northeast. Possible they've moved on, but... So annoying. I don't really want to go in there, given that there's definitely been players in the last 5 minutes. But equally, I've seen no sign of them. That's the zombie again. What are you up to, Doug? Now trying to keep an eye on the dog as well. I reckon we move on, guys. It's annoying to come past somewhere and to not get anything from it, but I think we just got to move on. I have one last check. I was too slow. I wish I'd got either of those guys. But yeah, we're making our way through. So where are we now? So yeah, they're either going to Pollyanna or they're going to Guglovo, I think. So we're gonna go to Guglovo. See if we can't get some shots off. Okay. Yeah, so what we've learned today is that YouTube has been pretty stable. Twitch has been pretty stable, but TikTok, it sounds as though it's been laggy. So, I'll be alright ditching that, to be fair. And I'm going to try the ATOM plugin to get more stable multi-streaming with YouTube that doesn't break itself every time it launches. So, helpful if we know we're getting ourselves into here. Smaller place, there's a well. Guess if we stay further up the hill, then we can sort of get a good view on it. See what we can see. Get up over to these trees around here. That's the edge of the town that I can see with power lines. See if there's anybody here. Just annoyed that I didn't manage to even shoot at anyone before. I have a first peek. Pretty quiet. Probably would have said about that about the last place too, though. Until I spotted all the people. But I'm glad that we've taken the time to scope in and to take our time rather than just rushing straight in. Because that has probably saved me in the long run here. I say as I run out in the middle of the open fields. I want to try and get around to where the well is here and just sort of watch it from afar a little bit. Because I didn't loot the previous place, obviously didn't get any food or anything. Say this. So I want to be like this tree line, probably. We want to go for the tree line, because otherwise we're going to end up straight in the town. And then I'm not very stealthy at all, am I? Definitely some sort of creatures around. So, I mean, if we could do a bit of hunting, that would be very nice. See? What animal is it and where is it? That's what I want to know. Necessarily need to go as far out as the tree line. We can stand here and have a bit of a look. See anything currently? Switch to the shotgun. Right, where is that creature coming from? Battery charger. Gotta make sure that we're listening. Oh. It might be closer than I thought. I mean, we really will be making ourselves known if we shoot that. Pig. Not going to attack me, are they? No, okay. I was worried they're going to attack me. I shouldn't have got so close. Right, that's the well. Come back, piggies. Yes. Get stuck up there. No. Yeah, I'd rather not, like, snipe them if at all possible. I just want to make sure that I've got, like, any chance whatsoever of hitting the shot, you know? But getting them further away from the town is probably good news. But they are really running far away now, so... I'm hoping they're going to stop running at some point. I don't know, though. Where are they going? Where am I going? We're going to end up in a whole new place. We're going to a totally new town. I mean, my food and drink seem to be going down really slowly, so that's good, but... didn't necessarily mean to come this far. Well, we can check this out. See if we manage to get a pig. And then either way, head back to the other place for some water, if nothing else. Wow, they're really gone, aren't they? Look at them. What is here? Ruins of a church. Yeah, I really messed up with the pigs. They're long gone. Okay, well, we'll go back. Should have shot the pigs from a distance rather than chasing them away halfway across the map. Lesson learned. Sometimes it's just learning to play the game, isn't it? Yeah, we'll still be cautious going in there, but we'll try and get to the well. Get ourselves something to drink. I wish I had looted the previous place, but it just seemed too risky given that I'd seen 2 people. Even this being like the nearest town still feels pretty risky, to be honest with you. Where are we gone? Alright, yeah, so takes me over to the tree line. Guess if we come at it from that tree line, at least we're being sort of reasonably safe there. Shame I scared off the only food source, eh? Need somebody else to kill a pig and then to make a fire, and then I can hunt them down. Right. Have a look. I think we're going to come up to some sort of road. This has got to be on a road, right? It's amazing some of these places, like, I've clearly been here in the past. We just don't know them very well, you know? Right. Well, we're going for it. I hope it doesn't come back to bite me. We're going for it. Get the shotgun out, I suppose. Open door there. Ugh. Okay. Can't be far away from the well now. I think it's sort of on this corner, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's check out the surrounding places. Need somewhere we can retreat to. Fill it with water, and then we get in. Do that twice, maybe. Then we can move on. I mean, we're looking pretty cool, aren't we? We're looking pretty cool. Right, fill her up, quick, 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 quick. Quick, 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 quick. Man, my hands are cold. My hands are cold. Right, if we can successfully fill this up again now. Lovely. Good. Okay. I'm getting here just to check my map. Okay, so we are here. After the markers. Starry and Novi, I think. Where the next? There. Direction are they? And then. Keep your head up. Mag. More mags for guns I don't have. Come on, let me out, let me out, let me out. Let me out, let me out. Well, I think I at least want to see if I can get over there before I finish. I'm sorry that we haven't had more action, but we're learning the game. Let me know what you'd like to see on Wednesday. So we don't want to jump around too much, but there's an opportunity for Stylecraft. At some point we want to be back at Deadside. Don't want to be changing games too much though. So Daisy is definitely in the rotation now. Oh, that was a big jump. That was a big jump. And I had my opportunity to shoot some folks, and I didn't take it. Good to hear. You mean about Daisy? I think there's a good amount of a crossover enough that people who like Deadside and other games like Daisy. So yeah, I'm glad that you're happy with that. Oh, I've got this other water bottle as well, haven't I? I could have filled that up. Eee. Right, so what's in here? More water, more medical. We'll make our way. We'll have a look. It's getting to be bedtime. I'm very cold. I'm gonna warm up a bit. Again, I'm not convinced that was at me, but I'm also not convinced that it wasn't at me. Definitely someone down there. 51 players online. Right. This might be our last stand. There's somebody very close by. Ideally, we won't just run into them. I've got a great view. I think this is the one where there's like a hill that's overlooking. Well, I mean, I know we're on a hill overlooking, but got a decent view in here. Come on, let me get somebody. Let me get someone, please. Is base over there? No, it's just normal. Right, where were those shots? Oh my goodness. Maybe it is someone's base with all the fence panels. Yeah, surely that's got to be a base, right? Don't want to get too close, but I just can't see very well. They've got netting and things. I think... Let's get round a little bit more. I think we can get a better vantage point from the hills over this way. I mean, if we kill someone in their base, we're not managing to loot them, but I'd be that excited about just killing someone in any fashion at the minute that I'll take it. They've got like a sniper tower and everything. Daisy flag. Well, it looks like they've got this place pretty locked down. Absolutely crap myself then. Right, come on. We'll get around the other side. Right out in the open, apparently. I don't want to be out in the open. There's like no easy way to see this place. I feel like way too cautious. Again, now I'm getting frightened by the dog snoring, so gives you a sense of how things are going. Got to have been in relation to this base that those shots were a minute ago, right? Scares me every time. Oh man. Gotta get in here. Oh, I'm scared. I don't like it. I've got such a good vantage point. Oh. Completely able to overwatch this. got to shut some doors on this side. I need to know if people are coming from this side. Making so much noise, though. Oh. Zombie over there. I mean, the chances are that I just run into somebody, right? Binoculars would not be bad whatsoever. Cody G.
Cody G followed
That
your channel.
Long Cody. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, it does say encoding overloaded occasionally. Or overdoing it a bit, hardware-wise. Thank you, Cody. Cody. How's it going? Oh, goodness sake. Goodness sake. Okay. Promise not a bot, was just browsing and saw a priest playing my favourite game. No, that's alright. I was not going to accuse you of being a bot. Thanks for the follow. I'm glad it's your favourite game, and I can confirm I am a priest. So there you are. Heck yeah, thank you. Well, it's nice to know, because, you know, when you put something like that in a title, you never know whether you're going to put somebody off or send them in the direction, and it's sent you in the right direction, so thank you very much. It's pretty late here, so I'll be heading off pretty soon, but it's nice to meet you anyway. Where are you watching from? We've been following gunshots for about half an hour, and I've occasionally even seen people, and just not managed to get a shot. I'm not so good at the game. Right, there's a PD over there. I'm in the US watching from North Dakota. Nice, nice. Yeah, it'll be earlier there than it is here. It's we're coming up on midnight here. And I didn't start on until pretty late, so I need to head to bed pretty soon. Hoping to make some sort of last stand. But yeah, thanks for checking in, man. Usually on a few times a week. Next be on a Wednesday. Play Daisy. Play a bit of Dead Side. Mostly, you know, survival shooter games. So if it's not Daisy, it's something similar to Daisy. Funny thing is, the first thing I saw was a fellow bald streamer, then the name got me. Well, those bald guys got to stay together, man. So that's another good connection. Right, we just got to get in, man. Got to get in. In, out, in, out. Together we are strong. Absolutely. Not hearing anything. Doesn't mean a lot, because if I could hear someone clopping around below me, I'd probably stay pretty still. But, you know, take it. Come on, Glock. I know what you mean, though. You sometimes think, you know, you get a follower and they haven't necessarily said anything. I wouldn't accuse you of being a bot, but we've all been there and had bots come in. Okay, shotgun. Another Glock. Another Glock. What's going on? Another shotgun. Another Glock. Okay. Very strange. Get a lot of digital artists. Oh, yes. Yeah, we get a lot of digital artists. We know what it's like. Right, I think as I As I stop there, I'm gonna exit out. I'm gonna give it the 30 seconds, and we're gonna get it out. Yeah, we know all about digital artists. It's it's one of those things, isn't it? Let me check what's going on. We're going to raid into somebody else in a few moments' time, I think. Let's just check whether we managed to survive. 10 seconds left. Okay, good. But yeah, I'll check out the channel. Thanks for popping in. And it's been good today. Let's see. We'll go to a Daisy. Project Red Tie. Have just come on. He's got 13 people on there. So I think we're gonna raid over there. Thanks, Cody. Assuming that's how you say that. Let's see if we can raid, and gonna send us over on a raid, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you guys for watching on YouTube. Good to be together. We'll see you soon.